Keeping venomous reptiles is an unforgiving hobby, requiring proper training and lots of experience. One simple mistake can be the difference between life and death. Remember, the most venomous snake in the world is the one that just bit you. There are no venomous snakes with training wheels. Just because you see Viperkeeper handle snakes a certain way does not mean you should try it too.
Hello, Pink. Hey, big girl. Alright, we have to do this carefully because she's not in a position where she would be out and relatively safe from hitting her face on anything. We want to not have her strike at the plexiglass, but it's still unnerving on being at the end of the forceps and have these things strike right at you. You know it's coming, but it's still a little bit frightening. Oh, Mr. Rat is not going to need that part anymore.
Oh well.
But at least she didn't hit her face or anything. Here, let's take the camera down for a, well, pink eye view. Those pupils are still quite large. But I really doubt she's going to drop that to bother me. Okay, we'll just leave the camera there for a minute while I go across the hall and feed the taipan. She's not likely to go anyplace either. So you people can enjoy watching the pink do her thing. We go through this quite often, don't we?
Oh, she was making her home with the mouse?
Yeah, this one hasn't eaten since that person reneged on purchasing them, and after I had them all boxed up and everything. Here, if you want a second one, you can have a second one. Oh, yum. Of course, she has to turn away from the camera.
Well, she's also almost done. You might want to take it out. It could be difficult to get it out after that. We're going to lose our camera.
Well, she made very short work of that, so yes, we will take the camera. And here's the remaining member of the synchronized eating team. The Tyran Viper, Micro Viper tyrannica, and you're wagging your tail. Closely related to the weasel, So he has some weasel-like characteristics, although he's not as much fun overall than the weasel. So we'll just move him and his rat back inside. Actually, the weasel was moved to Deboya out of Macrovipera. They found that there was genetically enough difference between the species, so they moved them out. So we'll let him eat. We'll close the door safely. It's very unusual to see him pop out of the cage like that. But it's nice that he did it for the camera. You just relax, you'll get fed here shortly. Well, our friend the Egyptian saw scale here is very, very hungry. I haven't been fed in 3 weeks. Alright, this may be a little warm, so take it easy. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to put that there. You can play with it later. Now, where's your roommate?
He's still in the hut. Honey, watch your hand.
Well, yeah, I'm not going to reach around her in order to get to him. Oh, hi.
Honey, your right hand was getting awful close to this one out front.
Okay, good. All right, keep you posted.
Why don't you direct this one back to the rug where the mouse is?
I know, this is... How dare I touch you, huh? I know. I don't often touch you. The hook is probably cold, too.
Yeah, I want to go back.
Sometimes it's better not to disturb them. Okay. I'm just going to drop that there and let the other one eat it. These are actually brother and sister, and they were born in 2017 to some captive adults. One female I had for years and years and couldn't find a male that was fertile and would produce eggs, and then we had a clutch of eggs that didn't hatch. Finally, I was able to at least get 2 eggs to hatch. I think a few more. I have to check the records, but now you're all pissy. Hi. Just go about your business and eat that before she does. See, you can't really disturb these things because they get so offended by your touch. That's good. You just go around to the nose of that mouse and eat it before she comes around and starts nosing around. So they're in together, although there's a probability that they will breed. I'm not sure I'll hatch out the eggs because I usually don't like interbreeding. Why are you coming over here? The food is back there.
They don't know how to snake.
We used to see shipments from Egypt on a regular basis every year. We haven't seen much come in from Egypt in the past couple of years. Typical bug-eyed echis. Viperkeeper. Makes them cute and pretty much unmistakable. Now come on in and do yourself a favor and eat, since you guys have been pounding the glass. I particularly want the male, who's the one that's up front here, to eat first. But he's not going to do that.
Of course not. Neither one of them are going to eat.
We're just going to tour around the cage.
She was hoping to sneak up on you from that side. Honestly, they're such contrary little things.
You know, and now I'm sort of stuck here because I don't want them to bite each other, like she's lining up to do. Don't move, boy. You just had to tour around the rocks there.
You know, you handed them the mice, and now...
Yes, and they were very eager to feed, and all of a sudden they switched off.
They're just like...
Now she's going to definitely eat his, because that's the way this works. That one is not yours.
You guys are just a couple of dum-dums. Honestly.
But now they have to be monitored so they don't interact in a bad way, if you can help it. And everybody gets something to eat. No, it's not poisonous.
That's not what I ordered.
You should be able to detect your saliva all over the midsection of that and identify it as your food item. These, like all other echis, are very, very potent hemorrhagens. Ah, there we go. Success. The hemorrhagens cause a coagulopathy, which can be fatal. In a lot of cases it is, because you bleed out of, you know, your gums, your digestive tract, all over the place. Your blood is incoagulable, so it just sort of escapes through the capillaries, and especially in your brain, you can have a brain bleed, and that will finish you off pretty quick, especially if you're in a developing country with no real hospital care and no antivenom. Echis cause so many snake bites in the country of Nigeria. They made a 100-bed hospital just to treat snake bite, and the vast majority of those are Echis bites. Oh, what a maroon. I'm getting tired of snake sitting. Here, dude. You know, these guys undo all those great National Geographic movies describing on how sensitive their tongues are in finding prey. They get to the lair here and all that goes out the window. Millions of years of evolution. Well, at least now I can get this out. No.
Yeah, you'll get it eventually,
Or
the other one
she
will.
will.
And that's just too bad. I mean, if you're too stupid to eat your food, then you deserve to lose it.
Yeah, but then he'll be pounding the window. Oh, you're over there now, huh? There's the other head. All else fails, open the mouse's mouth.
Ew, it has bad breath.
Alright, that's all.
Yep.
Either you're going to eat it or you're not. I swear they get so distracted when we're here. Here we're going to visit with Big Blue, as I call her. She's the mom of the babies that were born this year. She's in hunting position because she's hungry. She just shed, so she hasn't eaten in 2 weeks. So we're going to give her this last mouse that I have prepared. Boom! Solid hit. Oh, you're a happy camper now, huh? Look how thin she is from her pregnancy and not eating for 6 months. So, yeah, I'm sort of power feeding her to bring her weight back up. And I'm hoping she doesn't have any more stored sperm, for Christ's sake, because I don't want her to give birth again. I bred her. She bred 2 years in a row. Usually I give my animals time off, and right now There's so many blue insularis on the market. It's not worth breeding them, although I have quite a bloodline. I do have others that I could breed, but and I've got, you know, those babies that I'm growing up, but it's just not worth it right now. It's just can't. Well, I'm sure I could give them away, but I'm not doing that.
No.